With the NHL regular season fast approaching, it's list season, so let's get right into the top 10 defensemen in the NHL. At number 10 is Charlie McAvoy. Entering his 7th season, McAvoy is becoming the backbone defender that we all thought he could be. The Bruins, maybe more than any other team, have been blessed when it comes to gifted defenders. McAvoy posted 52 points in 67 games last season, and the only question mark coming into the year is how good his team will be. At number 9 is Quinn Hughes. The oldest of 3 brothers, Quinn has improved each season that he's been in the league. Last season he almost posted a point per game and became the quickest D-man in the history of the game to hit 200 assists. People that don't watch him much think of him as a one-dimensional offensive player, and while that may have been true a couple years ago, he's worked hard to round out his defensive play. He's become a leader in the Canucks locker room as well, and is everything you could want out of your top defenseman. At number 8 is Victor Hedman. One down year does not bump a defensive titan from the list. From 2019 to 2022, Hedman played 71 games in the playoffs alone, and he came away with 2 cups. So it's okay to go through some fatigue, and I expect him to bounce back this year. At number 7 is Jacob Slavin. This may surprise some people, but Canes fans won't be among them. This is not a Norris Trophy ranking, and Slavin himself is the best argument for why there should be a trophy for the best defensive defenseman. His positioning and gap control are second to none. He anchors one of the best teams in hockey, and they are not the same without him. If the Canes can realize their cup dreams this season, then he might finally get the praise he deserves. At number 6 is Roman Josi. Maybe it's because Nashville missed the playoffs last year, or maybe it's because their season looks bleak, but people seem to have forgotten about Josi. The Nashville captain and Swiss native is as good as he's ever been. He just lacks the supporting cast. Nashville will probably be stuck in limbo this season, not bad enough to tank and not good enough to compete. All eyes will be on Barry Trotz, their new GM, to see how he transforms the team. At number 5 is Rasmus Dahlin. For those that don't remember, the hype surrounding Dahlin prior to the 2018 draft was insane. Well, entering his 6th season and surrounded by a competitive team, Dahlin has become an absolute force. The young Swede plays with a trademark calmness to his game, and while he doesn't possess top-line speed, he is still easily one of the best skaters in the league. As Buffalo continues to improve, so too will Dahlin. At number 4 is Erik Karlsson. I doubt anyone had Karlsson returning to prime form on their bingo cards last season. His 101-point season brought him his first Norris Trophy since 2015, an 8-year gap. Since 2009, Karlsson has only been close to sniffing the Stanley Cup 2 times, in 16-17 with Ottawa and in 18-19 with San Jose. With Karlsson running point on the Pittsburgh powerplay this season, I expect the Pens to make a couple more cup pushes before some of the greats hang up their skates. At number 3 is Adam Fox. The 2021 Norris Trophy winner probably would have won a second last season if not for an otherworldly season by Erik Karlsson. If you can believe it, Fox has actually improved since his amazing Norris winning season. The 25-year-old continues to be poised on offense and is making better defensive reads with each passing game. I'm expecting Fox to continue his dominance as the Rangers try to take on the two-headed monster in the Metro. At number 2 is Miro Heiskanen. After last season, Miro is no longer flying under the radar. His analytics are off the charts, his defensive play is elite, he's one of the toughest guys to beat one-on-one, and his offensive game is starting to blossom. He may deserve a Norris Trophy at some point, but it may not come, as point totals and popularity tend to dictate the winner. That said, I don't think you want him to sacrifice his well-rounded game in favor of higher point totals. At number 1 is Cale Makar. A shortened 60-game season won't make me say that Makar isn't the best defenseman in the world. He is. In 60 games, he was above a point per game with 17 goals and 49 assists, and he led the entire league in average ice time at 26 minutes and 22 seconds. Add his trademark edge work and skating to the mix, and he might be the closest thing we've had to Bobby Orr. I don't think Makar has reached his final form, and he should have a comfy stay on his throne for the foreseeable future. There are quite a few defensemen that could break into this list as the season goes on. Tell me in the comments who you think I ranked too high or who you think should be on the list. Thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I will be uploading regularly throughout the season.